Hi everyone. Thank you for taking part for listening or our story. Um, my name is Rishan and I'm from Eritrea, but I grew up in Sudan. Um, I live with my mom and two sisters and brother. At the time where in Sudan, I was like 16 going to 17 where I left Sudan because I'm the youngest, I mean the oldest from my sisters and brother. One of the reason is made me to leave Sudan is because I feel like I'm the oldest, that I need to support money and I need to support my mom because life in Sudan was difficult in terms of not having paper, in terms of jobs, in terms. So I left Sudan with my friends and I went to Libya, crossing the Sahara. And I stayed in Libya 4 months because I didn't had the enough money to cross the Mediterranean Sea to go to Italy. So I had to stay there for longer, where in a room there's no sunshine and you would lost the time. You wouldn't know like what's the date or how long you've been there. So from there, I crossed the Mediterranean Sea by boat and I arrived Italy. Then from Italy, it did took me longer to stay where we stayed in Sicily and Sicilia, and then to Rome. I thought like Italy gonna be different, and I'll be supported, or as I thought they would support me and support me, but the situation wasn't as I ever know. Like I know, or I know, but I thought that it's gonna be support. Um, from there, I went to France, and then from France, I went to Calais. All my journey, I was just going with people because no Europe before. From there, I went to the jungle because people say there's a nice place there, or there is um, people there. Everyone goes there, so I went with them. My life in jungle, it wasn't easy, as you all see the news. People live in tent. People live in really dodgy place, and the police always ask us to move from place to place. So even though with my age, no one did came saying apply here or we put you in a place, a good place, or maybe a camp where the all the young people would be there. So I saw people like crossing, I mean, going to Lorry and then from Lorry like crossing the UK. So I thought it's a nice place to be there. Then so I did follow that one as well with them. And at the time when I arrived the UK, I was being blessed with a foster family. I was 17. Um, that time, the only thing that I wanted is a bed because my journey was really long. I left Sudan. That was at the end of 2014, and I arrived to the UK June 22nd, 2015. So it was long journey. And the first thing that I wanted is a bed, sleep, because it was really hard time and never like had a time that where I sit like or sleep properly or had good time. So I spoke with my mom the first thing because my mom was really wanted to know if I'm safe. And when I left Sudan, I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell her that I'm going. I just and because of the oldest. So yeah, my life in the UK, as I said, I've been blessed with a foster family, who's I would say God bless me with those family, and because my foster care, she's an amazing person, and she understood my story, even though without me telling her anything. I just used to stay in my room all the time, never speak to anyone, and the language was I understand English a little bit, but I couldn't speak to say how I feel or how I miss my family or how I wished for them to be with me. So my foster family support me in different way, either emotional or anything that I feel that is being can be supported too. every time there was a part of me was missing my family. I had a good time with my foster family, but everything I used to have made me like to feel a little bit selfish because my brother or my sister, they didn't have this opportunity. But that didn't stop me in a way that my story or my journey to continue my life in the UK and to determine to finish my education. And I'm still trying to work hard on myself. So I go to college. I know KRAN because when I came to here, I was introduced to KRAN as well with other refugees and from different places, from Afghanistan, Kurdish, Eritrea, and Syria. Different. We had a one story which is all left because of the situation that we didn't want to live on or our family. Today I'm work as a youth ambassador in KRAN with Osama and other young people. And one of the reasons made me to apply to be a youth ambassador because I don't want the new arrival or any young people to go through the same way in terms of education because there was lots of barriers that didn't like stop me, but I continued to work on myself. But in terms of knowing what to do and in terms of how to get help or trust your foster family or if you need help, if you want to talk to someone. So that's one of the issue that made me to apply for this to help and support the new arrival who comes to the UK. I went to college. I studied different course so I can get my results in GCSE maths and English. I had to do so many different courses. I now have three course, which is didn't want it to do in that way, but I learned so many things from it. But I wanted to go to uni quick, so I study um, health and social care, pre-access, science, and alongside my maths and English GCSE, which is things that I passed it. And I've done my foundation last year. I'm now study. I'm going to do adult nurse in Christchurch University. My hope is to be one of the NHS worker because I feel health is one of my ambition to help those in need. And another thing, I feel the NHS is one of the value in this country, and to be part of it is will I can do that to give back to this country who support me and the people who support me here. So 3 years to come, but I'm gonna work hard on myself to be part of the NHS, and hopefully one day I will be. So thank you so much for listening for me and taking part of listening to all the refugee who need support.
Thank you so much, Rishan. You've shown so much courage and resilience to get to where you are now, and wish you and Osama, Steve and Musab all the best. Thank you so much for talking today, and I'm sure everybody appreciates the time to listen, and I hope it gives you courage to reach out and listen to others as well and get the message out there. It's really important to hear stories.